Well, hello and good morning. This is Joanne with the Jewel Design, and welcome to Friday. And I think I'm going to do for a couple of weeks a sort of December daily Friday. Friday daily, daily Friday, December daily style. I think every Friday I'll get you guys an update on what I'm doing. Well, if I can, if there's something to design or create or make a piece of ephemera, we will. Otherwise, maybe there's a few pages where I've got photos, or we're going to tab in a journal card, or, something. I will save it for those Fridays, and we'll do that. So Monday and Wednesday, we can be working on, the folio if it's still ready, a snowflake project, whatever's going on. So I thought I'd bring you along today and get the first few pages of my December daily in place. And this is where, in the past, I have done for my December daily, December 1st, December 2nd, I sort of recap what we did over our Thanksgiving break. Or Thanksgiving weekend. And so Thanksgiving, of course, was the 23rd this year, so it was really early. So I made sure when I laid this out, I had some extra journal pages in the front that didn't have a number on them. So we could definitely go ahead and do the fun project that I wanted to do here. So I did pencil in some basic information. And December dailies for some are many different ways. Some people just get composite or everyday written notebooks and decorate them with photos and gift cards. Others will take journal kits and do like what I did, where I took a journal page and I try to make at least something resembling a December daily. So there's a lot of writing pages, but there's still some fun decorative pages in my digitals. I put in vellums, I put in copy dyed papers. I've done all kinds of things over the years. This one is pretty much legit. I think my last one too was in a hardback book. I sewed in 2 signatures, and I love this. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I don't know. It's my daughter, and I go to take a picture of her, and she looks super annoyed. And this was a bit from farther back. She's just carrying the rack without the photo. And it's funny because the word warning is right beside her. And it has nothing to do with her, but the look was like, be warned, I'm on a mission, don't mess with me, Mom. It was so cute. It was just the best picture. It was just, I could see from afar, like, the annoyance on her face. It was great. So things like that, you want to keep memory. But I like to put some photos on some areas, like getting prepped for Christmas. And then, like, for her my oldest's birthday, I want to, there's pictures of her gifts, or elements that have to do with her birthday. So I'll put photos in there. But otherwise, I usually just journal what went on that day. Sometimes there might be a clip or a glimpse of if I designed something that day or that week. I've been known to do little tidbits where I can look back and go, oh yeah, I did start on Valentine's beginning of December. Or I really do journal in it to see what's going on. And when there's days that I absolutely can't get caught up on, or I just can't do anything, I put the number on the day, I think I put the number on the day. But I don't do anything else. I just leave it, and later I put, my favorite, greeting cards on it. We didn't get a lot last year, so it was sort of perfect, but I did have just enough pages, and everywhere I could, found ways to, put those Christmas cards glued onto the pages. Glued them onto the pages, made sure they were attached. It was great. So this was our Christmas tree hunt. We have a local Christmas tree farm on the edge of town, and we've been going there for quite some time now, and quite a bit, I think. I know definitely since we moved into this house, or within a year of moving into this house, I think we did it. So about 10 years for sure now. So my parents go out there with me. They find us pretty porch wreaths to put on our front porch, which are live, which are great. And me and the girls, of course, pick our ordeals. So yeah, I think it's a Monterey pine we ended up getting. And it was brought in. It is not, I'm afraid, local in this case. Only because it's really hard for us to get out into the lot. I think it's Monterey pine or Monterey fir. We'll say pine. It has the lighter leaves, but they go upward, which is nice, so you can still put your things on it. But yeah, this is like, so I'll pencil this in and add a little and adjust the writing on it once I got everything glued down. I wasn't sure, but I wanted to sort of get a feel for it. And then our lights, of course, we've always had, not always, I think within a year or so of moving in, we also put blow-ups in our thing. And, which has been great, except that, you know, normally we'd be like, okay, well, we'd have enough rain, and we would just sort of stop watering the front lawn unless we absolutely had to, and, you know, we'd pull it out. We'd actually, for a month, we'd barely even mow the lawn, because we really aren't watering it. We'd let it go dormant. Oh, we're not doing that anymore. I'm like, I can't afford to do that. So, I just like, okay, the blow-ups are getting a little, they're looking a little harsh. They're not looking as good as I was hoping. And I didn't, you know, we have all these new sprinklers everywhere, so there was no place to put the blow-ups without getting drenched every 5 seconds. When they sit in water, it's bad enough when it's raining, but it's, you know, not great when it's not. So here I'm sort of staggering because I have a window, which I don't need to see all of. So we're sort of staggering some elements of this. I think, let's see which way. Maybe go that way with it. I was debating on whether or not to cut off some of the top of this one. I think I will, so I have a little bit more writing space. I had a hard time, too. I went to go print on what I thought was a decent photo paper, and it was bad. I was like, oh, no. It's something my grandmother had in her stash, so who knows how long it's been there. And it was sort of, I mean, it was a really thin photo paper, but it was really grainy, and so everything came out really bad. So I had to go adjust all the photos again, and I just put it on my everyday paper. I put this on our lovely 32-pound bright white paper that I use for my pages, and I was like, you know, keeps it thin. Keeps the paper from the books, the pages from being like overly distraught. Gives me room for those greeting cards later. So I'll put it upside down. Wouldn't that be bad? I have a picture of my front porch down here, so I don't mind sort of blocking it here. So we did sort of we sort of topped this, and this time, you know, this is all jagged. This is sort of blocked on top of each other and gives me more room to write. But it did take me all weekend just to get the lights out. When the lights weren't working, I had to work him out. One of our deer was having problems. We had the new guys, so I had to wait for them to arrive. Ugh, it was one thing after another. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, so normally I don't have these. I have this front page, and then it's like December 1st. And last year Thanksgiving was so close to it that I didn't really mind putting my first day or two mentioning our decor, but I didn't put any photos in there. I don't think I had any photos in it. I just wrote that here's what we did and had a nice day. I'm like, okay. So this year, December 1st, is a little note of what my day was, which probably was Friday, and I probably finally finished a majority of my Christmas decor. So I'll be like, welcome December, finished decorating, you know, had a long week, and then work my way. I have little notes on these pages, but I am so far behind. Oh my gosh. Errand day. Filming, the 6th is technically the day I'm recording this on, and it's like, I have a day of stuff. Her birthday's tomorrow, which she's doing something with her friends on the 9th. So, the 9th will be a little recap on my end, but I have a feeling her book is going to go either on the back side of it until she wants it, or I'm just going to hand it to her. And so if you followed me a couple weeks ago, we made this cute little 112 by 12 type concept page, right? I took the scrapbook paper, folded it up, got the pockets on it. We made a pocket here to put photos in, pockets here to do whatever we want. But she has her friends coming over for about 12 hours. And so we will add that into that. But I am behind on my writing. Oh my gosh. Hopefully we'll have some new photos to put back here. But I'm definitely behind schedule, guys. I'm going to have to, thank gosh, I have a planner. And it lets me know, like, what I did that day. So I can, like, hey, this was a good day. This was a bad day. This is the day of feelings. I don't know. Oh, hey, or I was working on, maybe I'm going to take the photos that I had from that day when I was filming and whatever, okay, my filming interest was on this. And so I'm going to have a little picture of what my preview page that day. And then I do have decor for the house. So I figured we're going to cluster this way, leaving me room to finish off any thoughts or feelings from my December daily. So yeah, I definitely use this for a number of things. Like I said, I put photos in it for memories. When I look back at the following, I always look back and go, okay, well, what did we do? Because I'm tired of searching, oh my gosh, I don't know how many posts in Facebook to find the photos that I posted of what I did the year before, which is what this started off with. I had pictures of what we did. And it was great. I don't have many of those anymore. And I'm like, okay, not that I haven't done the same thing over and over. I've got a pretty good sense of what we're doing. The only difference is this year, the piano has my angel and stuff on it. Doesn't have a bunch of little village stuff. And the windowsill is all down on this side. And that's just going to have stuffed animals and puzzles and books and things like that on it. So we're going to go a little old school, and we're going to go little kid on that one. So if you've been following me, I think I went on that story the other day. But yeah, we're sort of changing up the feel. I think I'm put these down together. This is my mantle and into my kitchen. This is a glimpse of my grandmother made these gorgeous coffee table rounds, and it has a glass votive in it, nice one, with a huge red candle, which still smells really cool. And we're talking, I've had this as long as I've been born. My mom and dad had it in their house, and when I got older and moved into my own, my mom handed me one. And we found my grandmother had made a second or a third one. And they were still in her house. I think she put one up in her house, and there may have been one more. So I have some to pass on to, I can give one to one of my girls, and I can give one to my brother's girls. So I'm really stoked about that. So I'm holding on to those, but they smell awesome. I don't know, it was about that time of year, like way back when, and what it took. I don't know. I get it. So let's see. How do we want to do this? I want to make sure I have room to write, but I really want some photos. I mean, it's harder for you guys to see because these are so little, but if you go onto my Facebook page, they're all, Instagram and Facebook page, they're all there. All these photos are there. But I thought it was a cool picture as I'm taking a picture of this and looking into my kitchen. And it sort of shows a little bit of what I do, but I don't know. Different photos, different views, right? Favorite things, like in my Thanksgiving pages, I took a picture of my mom's mom. She made a pine cone turkey forever ago. And I've had it. I think it was in my grandmother's house. And when I moved in to take over, when my grandmother passed away and my grandfather moved out. So I found it in her stuff, and I, of course, yanked it. I was like, yoink, it's mine. And it's been with me for 22, 23 years. Trying to keep it intact, and I may have to reglue it here very soon. I may have to reglue it real soon here. Oh, every once in a while I have to restick his wings. They're made of a sort of I don't know what they are, like a wickered ribbon that she bent and glued. And I'm gonna go pretty high on this one because this is really just thoughts and feelings, so we'll see if we can keep it then. Yeah, I don't know, you have to sort of keep tucking it back into the pine cone, and I'm like, oh, so I'm like, okay. But this is to definitely show that we did a little something different. They don't have a picture of the beautiful sideboard yet, because technically I still haven't done it. Oh my goodness, right? I'm still not fully decorated technically. That windowsill is the only thing that's left, and I'm like, I just been, busy, not busy, a little lackluster, having to deal with insurance issues. Oh my goodness. Health insurance. Humbug. I'm just trying to get the enrollment for next year done, and it's having glitches. They can't make up their mind what they want to give me. So they keep taking money and then going, oh, well, wait a minute, we're going to give this to you. I'm like, well, then give me back my money. If you're going to give me free insurance, then give me back my money. Anyway, I'll do that later. But I figured we'd just do a little craft and chat real quick. And, one way to use your journal. Some people, like I said, put photos in it. Some put greeting cards. Some just straight out journal. You can put, maybe what you made that day. You pick, again, photos, or maybe you do a December daily and it's full of like a tag a day. And there's a lot of challenges out there, so you could do a Merry Monday and a tag a day, or I think it's the 50 stacks. Is that what it is? Or color combo. Amy has some really good challenges. So if you did those, or you geared it toward, if you geared this week or this month towards Christmas, like, you could have a lot of fun with the December daily and have different reasons or different ways to use it. And so, yeah, I think there's plenty of things to do. So I will do some journaling here just to touch up, like changing up the villages here and the cool, making sure things stick as they have, and good. So, my first few days are just showing our preparation and, probably definitely the lack of motivation into your day. So, yeah, and these will all get written in, and if I absolutely just cannot feel like anything great to write on, like, well, here, I can put a Christmas card in, I'm so stoked about. Same thing here if I wanted to. So those pages are great for small Christmas cards. Otherwise it's just a pretty decor piece, and that is the joy of having the decorative pieces. Not everything has to be covered up. It can just be sitting there. If I feel I need something more I don't want to glue down, then yes, I have our pockets. We can put all these pages and add them in. So again, it's really just as we go along. I showed you guys, hopefully you've been watching. These are our little pocketed cards. Again, we use scrapbook paper and printouts and journal cards to make our pockets. And I've been doing my sort of reverse coin tabs on things lately. I'm like, well, I have the circles. I might as well find a way to use them without a whale punch. There's the middle, and so on and so forth. So, thank you for coming along. I know it's sort of short and sweet. I really don't want to take up too much time, but I wanted a video. I want to make sure you guys knew I was here, knew what was going on. Working hard on that folio, so I will have one more project for you guys, I think, on Monday. And I have one more pocket I want to try to do and to see if I can, I don't know if I can walk you through it, because I'm crossing my fingers I can do it. But if I feel like it's working and, the basic idea is going to work, and I'll do the prep work for it, I'll show you. You'll do it with me. If not, I'll show you what I sort of did to get to that point. And then we'll fill a bunch of stuff in. I can show you the progress. And then, that one you'll have to wait to see till it's actually finished and go from there. And we start a new project definitely next week with the, I'm so sorry. It's ink and page journal. I keep saying ink and paper, and I don't know why. Ink and page journal. I got one of her snowflake digitals, and it's cool because she has a background. She has layers that she provides you with, and so I want to make a fun little snowflake lookbook type of journal, because for me personally, because I'm just in love with it, and it gives me something new to play with, and we'll try new things with it and see what we can move on with that. So we are going on to a new project very soon. We'll keep working on this one, and before you know it, I'll have a reveal on the folio for Cozy Winter, and hopefully it's up to snuff and I can, sell that one. I don't know. I'm sort of starting to question myself, but that's any artist, right? We question our work. So thank you all so very much for just joining in with me real quickly on this Friday. There's some shorts this weekend coming up. Like I said, my reels and my shorts to show you progress on what I've been working on within the reel, where, it was just funner to do a quick reel than it was to do a full video. So, love you all very much. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope your Friday goes well. Rain was still sort of hit and miss with us. So, if you're getting snow, I hope it's gorgeous, beautiful, and not stressful. If you're getting rain, congrats, because we all still need that. And otherwise, if you got sunshine and beautiful weather, bask in that warmth. And I love you all, and we'll talk real soon. Bye-bye.